All right. So Sundial had their earnings call today, and everything sounded pretty good. We basically heard everything that we want to hear from this company. The analysts, of course, there's tons of FUD already out there. They just hated the call. They hate the earnings, but we Sundial fan, we like this stock. We think it's have plenty of room to grow here in a crazy hyper growth category like cannabis. Again, not a financial advisor, not a financial analyst, just a guy on the internet. Do your own research. I do not currently have a position in Sundial, but I'm looking to enter a decent position here pretty soon, especially after this call. We heard net losses of 64.1 million Canadian, which is an improvement year over year and quarter over quarter. Last year that was 145.9 million, and last quarter was 71.4 million. So big improvement there. Also, analysts expected 12.1 million in net cannabis revenue, but Sundial beat on that expectation, did 13.9 million. So a big improvement there. Selling price per gram was down, however, to $5.05. Last year, it was $6.24, or in the year prior, 2019, it was $6.24. So not great news there, but that's compression. It's natural price compression due to more competition in the space, which is what you're going to see from an industry that's growing like this. You're just going to see more entrants into the market, more competition, price compression come down. But yeah, they've gone from this is again a very very volatile stock. Not financial advice, but we do see a big growth potential for Sundial and others in the space. And this stock in particular has gone from 50 cents to $3.96 just this year, 2021. So not for the faint of heart. And you guys who got in, 50 cents or earlier, taking profits, that's totally justified if you can't stomach these swings for the long term. But yeah, it was really good to hear. I think it was the second analyst on the call, or second to last question from the analysts, because the team Sundial is very humble on these calls. But he said, talk about the good stuff. We wanted to hear more about the acquisition, the aggressive acquisition plans, and future growth. And it was good to hear from an analyst that he views Sundial as an investment vehicle. But it was kind of nice to hear that the CEO said, that others in the category make big claims in the cannabis space, and it's good that they're being humble. But it sounded like he would be updating us within the next 60 days on acquisitions that are in the works. So it'll be good to hear what they are doing with that $719 million cash balance. And it was also very positive to hear that it is that large. And obviously they're growing that by tapping the equity markets. But that is a sizable war chest. They're at $719 million. So hopefully we put the delisting issues in the rear view. But it's positive that they want to be, the consolidator and not the consolidated in this space. Because as the category grows, you're just going to see more consolidation, similar to what you see in, the soft drink and the alcoholic worlds, from the AB InBev model to the Coke and the Pepsi models. You've already seen kind of Canopy running that model, where they just buy up a bunch of brands and hope for, a few of them to be successful. But currently we're hovering about $2.3 billion market cap, so lots of room to grow here. We started the day, opened at $1.61, closed at about $1.50, and then in after hours we're hovering around about $1.45, $1.46. But yeah, I see this as a good growth potential within the next few years. It's probably not for a swing trader or a scalper, is definitely an interesting stock, but I think I'm more in this for the long term. But let me know if you guys want to hear more about Sundial. I'm thinking of doing some real big deep dives on Sundial and the company overall. So give me a like and subscribe, and let me know where you think Sundial is going from here, what your thoughts are on the company, what your thoughts were on the analyst call. But yeah, thanks for sticking around that long. Have a good night. Yeah, there you go. I have no idea how to finish these things, but there you go. Talk to you later.